Hello, Donna Ferguson from Unique Vibrations Midday Show. Welcome to today's episode number 16. So I'm very excited we have come this far doing this weekly show, and I feel amazing that I'm able to share this information with everyone. So today we are going to talk about identifying your true self. And, can you identify the interruptions in your mind and your thoughts easily enough to disable them before they can actually take you off your path to your passion? So that's a question I have for you today, which I think is a really important one, and I'm pretty sure not many of you actually stop and think about too often. So I have covered a little bit of this stuff in a previous episode, but I really want you to really think about this because it's so important to understand where that comes from. I also want to thank all of you who are tuning in today, and I really look forward to finding out where you're tuning in from, whether you're watching the replay or the live show. Please, let me know where you are. Excuse me. So, share some love, give me a comment or a heart or a thumbs up, just to let me know you're here. And also share this video at some point, with your friends. You just don't know who else this can help. So, we're on Are You Okay week this week, so it's really important to check and make sure that everybody is okay. And sometimes the thoughts that interfere with or interrupt where you're heading on your path can often be the detriment of where you end up. So I just wanted to share that with you. So I also have a really great gift for you at the end of today. So stay tuned to the end, and I look forward to sharing that with you as well. So back to identifying your true self. Can you identify the interruptions in your mind and thoughts easily enough to disable them before they take you off your path from your passion? So this is something I'm quite passionate about. And, when you combat your negative thinking, this is something people are constantly in battle with every single day, and there's lots of ways you can do that. It's through practicing mindfulness. It's maybe going for a walk, maybe phone a friend, maybe 50-50. There's so many theories out there on how to fix this up, but the challenge with negative thoughts is that you don't really know what you should do when it happens. And, this is identifying when that thought comes in, because when the initial thoughts start to come through, they're usually not something that you go, oh, that was a little bit negative. It's something that you don't recognize. And this is through habitual behavior from conditioning years early on in your life, and all from, experiences through your life that you've had. So, for me, it's really important that you learn how to identify that initial thought to stop the progression of further negative thoughts coming into your mind. So, they can be fairly sneaky. As we all know, they can just pop in when you least expect it. As long as you're not in a really dark place, it's easy enough to be able to look at how to interrupt that. And, more often than not, that initial sneaky negative thought is usually about your mood. So, be aware of your mood at all times when you're talking, communicating with other people, because those thoughts that come into your mind will actually determine the next action that you take. And it's amazing how quickly they actually intensify and, build on the other mood thoughts that you might have had, more recently in your subconscious mind. And before you know it, it's just like, whoops, I did it again. Thanks to Britney Spears. It just happens, and you start to not control where you're headed with that. So everyone develops their own thought patterns. These thinking styles are learnt through conditioning and experiences that you've had through your life up to this point, and are linked to the beliefs that you are influenced by others to believe being true. So that's pretty important to understand that factor for a start. And your negative thought patterns can be misrepresented by your attitude of your reality, and leading to distress and to self-sabotage behaviors, procrastination, giving you a feeling that you're stuck in this place that you really want to move through and leave behind you. And it's like it comes in cycles of not being worthy, and you're doubting yourself. It's self-doubt, and just not realizing that you are enough as you are, and nobody else needs to approve that. So if you can identify them early, in other words, within that first window of 3 to 5 seconds where that thought comes in, and you can interrupt it, you've already interrupted the path that it was going to take, even if you don't really do anything with it. But if you have a thought and you automatically are sitting there going, hey, where did that come from? Then you're already on the road to redirecting what that thought was going to be and where you want to actually be. And as I said, that first 3 to 5 second period when that thought comes into your mind is really super important. When you recognize what that thought is. Oh dear. Not sure what's going on today. Sorry, guys. And again, let me know where you're tuning in from, and please do leave some comments below if you've got any questions. Love to hear them, because I'm really excited about where this show's going, and there's lots more stuff coming with it. So I'm really excited, and I want you to be excited about it as well. So your subconscious patterns of thought processes are learned over a lifetime, and you use them every day. So it's not an easy thing to interrupt and acknowledge that might be the wrong thought to be having for where you're headed, but it certainly is something that you can intercept and interrupt and move into a different direction. So don't get me wrong, it just takes changing some habits on how you think and how you speak. And, our conscious mind doesn't recognize that always. It's always a subconscious mind that overrides everything. And for me, that's exciting that we can actually retrain that subconscious mind. And this means that adjusting these responses is a challenge, but there are ways to fix it. So that's a really great thing. And intercepting the initial thought has already interrupted, like I said, it's already interrupted the direction that it was taking. And so, you're already able to maybe replan where that was going and what it was going to be doing. So, the thing is, do you go with that thought when it is coming into your head and you've intercepted it and interrupted it? What do I do with that thought? Where did that come from? Is that what I really want? Is that where I really want to go with this? Or is there some other way that I can move around that? And, you can usually do that with a lot more positivity than your initial thought, which is great. And also the purpose in life, your purpose in life is the most important task that you do every single day. And it's your gift. So you want to be able to share that with others, and you don't want your subconscious mind to be overriding that, and through, habitual behaviors and processes that you've had previously. So, get rid of that reckless thinking and habits, and really, provide yourself and your clients with something more than that. Just look at how you can do that. And I certainly do have some fantastic techniques in being able to lock in new thought processes. So, I'm excited to share with you, that side of things as well, anytime that you want to, send me a message, or, you can make an appointment with me, or you can book into one of my coaching programs. So, they're all part of how I do my coaching. It's all about everything that you do every single day through, habits and reprocessing that. And, sometimes you just need to take a moment between your thought processes. Take a moment to stop and think where you're at and what you're doing, and, really plan what you want to do next, and allow those great positive thoughts to come in and be able to direct you in the area that you want to go. I'm happy to provide any of you with a fantastic 15-minute power call at the end of this show. So if you're interested, then I will have a link in there. You can book an appointment with me, and I'm more than happy to share that with you. Or you can message me and I will send that link in as well, and we can organize to do something there. But really, why be stuck in the process of where you're going and what you're doing, simply by allowing your subconscious thought process to override a conscious decision to do something. So every single day is a new day, and every single day is a new opportunity to be able to move forward and get unstuck and unlock those key tools and strategies to be able to move forward. So I really look forward to seeing you soon and talking to you soon. As I said, write your comments in there, send me some love, share the video, tune into this anytime you want to. And, remember that you don't have to settle for ordinary when you can be extraordinary. So I look forward to seeing you all soon. Love and blessings.